Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is December the 26th of 24, just day after Christmas, Boxing Day. And I made it back home after Christmas. Had a pretty good Christmas, great meal, and a few odds and ends. Got some, the typical socks and shorts and pot holders and stuff like that, and home-baked tarts. And it was pretty awesome. And spending time with the family. But on my way back here, when I came back, I'll show you in a minute there was a possibly the best Christmas present ever. It'll be awesome. We'll show you in a little bit. But anyway, as you can see behind me, this here little D2 seems to be a little askew. You might be able to see the Clark in the background lifting up the back end. I figured I need to lift up the back end, get my fat body underneath the darn thing to undo the belly pan at the back. I think it's kind of attached to the hitch, but we'll check it out. Maybe it isn't, but we're going to take the belly pan off and then go around and work at our Christmas present. Let's see if we can drag that pile of tire chains out into the open and lay them out, see what we got. And my plan is to bring the case back up into the yard and throw them on the whole case. I know it doesn't look like much snow right now, but it is snowing currently, so the more I use that case, I think the chains is going to work out pretty good. So far, I think that length of chain is going to work out pretty good for the size of the tire I got. Now, we got more. A little heavier than what I'm used to, but those are going to be perfect for the old tractor. So we'll go down and get her brought up here and see if we can roll those chains on. Okay, I managed to get that forklift out of there and backed up. Been under there once already, and I can actually get my big fat body in underneath there, so we'll get some wrenches and take the bolts off. Look at that cat. Got to get right in there. Yeah, pretty close up, kitty. Well, that nut is so mangled I can't get a socket on it that'll stay. So I'm going to try just with a small pipe wrench. No wonder I can't get it to stay. It's dropped down and it's bent. And it's broke. But it was bent over and I couldn't get a socket on it. So okay, these two are out. Gotta go forward and get the next two. They look a little bit bigger. There's I think 3 or 4 of these bolts along the bell housing, and that's actually a plate that's bolted directly to the stump pan down there. So the bolts I was working on do not have to come off. I got to get these 4 bolts, I believe it is, off this bell housing. So we'll go ahead and do that, and I'll get a jack lined up underneath just to hold the weight of that stump pan. So we'll get ready to do that. I think that's the way to go. Okay, here's all the bolts I got out of that bracket there that's bolted up against the bell housing to hold the belly pan. And man, these are some pretty nice bolts. Like, I mean that they're not rusted and rotted and decayed to the point where they're garbage. Like, those are kind of nice looking bolts. I don't know if they're original. But anyway, when I'm tearing this stuff apart, I got my select set of fastener tubs here. I find that's a good way to keep all your fasteners with the same project. I just put them all in that little coffee can, and they stay dry until such times I come around and need to clean them up and put them back in. Okay, I'm going to let the jack down and see if that pan is going to drop down with it. Hopefully that's all the bolts out. Yeah, it's free. It's down to the bottom. So I just got to move my plywood here, maybe pull that jack out possibly by hand, and then throw a chain on there somehow and pull that pan back straight out the back end here. Okay, there's the belly pan from underneath the machine. It's going to be interesting digging through all that dirt. I don't know how long it's been there, but I'll bet you there's a wrench in there. Guaranteed. Okay, we got that belly pan right off there. That's a good little task for the morning. Tractor's sitting back on its tracks. While I did have it on, I didn't put it on the camera, but I did check the wobbleness of those rollers down there, and they all seem to be pretty tight. So I'm going to go with it. They're worn out, but the bearings are good. And the front idler bearings look good. On both sides, the rollers, I could turn them, but very stiff, eh? So that's pretty good. But while I was underneath the back here, once you get the belly pan off, I notice it's got the drawbar in there, but no swing plate at all. So I guess until we get a swing plate, I'll just remove that drawbar altogether. Let's go have a coffee. All right, I think we got the one side done. Now I just got to do the same thing for the other side. Then we'll try it out. Okay, that's going to be it for today. And we did get our belly pan off, and I did clean it out. And there was no wrenches in that dirt. But here I got, this is actually the shift knob that belongs to the gear shifter using that belly pan. So there was some treasure. So we got that, and we did get the chains put on the case there to pull this around. I want to pull it around, turn it around 180 degrees so the engine is facing this way. And yeah, we'll start working at the pony there. I want to spin it around with an electric starter and diesel fuel in it and just get her slopping around and drain that, put some oil in it, and then we'll continue on pulling the head off the big diesel there. The big diesel, it's a D3400, I don't know what, 25 horsepower or something. But anyway, that's it for now. We'll catch up to you later. Like and subscribe. Happy New Year.